Your burger is served. And this is our finest Pepsi Zero Sugar. Its sweet profile perfectly balances the savory notes of your burger.
That is one perfect combination. Burgers deserve Pepsi.
The following is a Red Apple Podcast Network presentation.
They say this is a big rich town. I just come from the poet's part. Bright light, city life, I gotta make it.
Welcome to Dominic Carter's podcast. This is Dominic Carter's City Hall. Now, here's Dominic Carter.
Red Apple Podcast, Talk Radio 77 WABC. You can listen to me, Dominic Carter, Monday through Friday, midnight to 1 a.m. It is about time, and it is long, long overdue. Mayor Eric Adams finally starts to crack down on migrants. This is my podcast. Let's go.
Our goal is no child, no family is sleeping on the streets. That's our goal. And we're getting closer and closer to being unable to fulfill even that goal.
Desperate times call for desperate measures, but no matter how you slice it, finally some relief, no matter how small, for the people footing the bill, New York taxpayers. When it comes to migrants, Mayor Adams issues a new policy limiting homeless shelter stays for single males and single females to 60 days. It is time to wrap up all this goodwill where New Yorkers are being taken advantage of.
We have no more room in the city.
New York will start limiting how long migrants can spend in its homeless shelters as the city continues struggling to find enough housing for tens of thousands of new arrivals. Let the church say amen. Under the new policy, the single adult migrants, males and females, already living in shelters have 60 days, and then they have to find alternative housing, possibly with family or friends.
Wherever they can find a place to wait. There are no laws that prevent people to wait wherever they can find a place to wait. But right now, we have no space.
The city is headed in the direction of prioritizing shelter beds for migrant families instead. But of course, there are more stumbling blocks with this migrant mess. One step forward for taxpayers, then two steps back. The mayor's announcement and plan includes no vacancy flyers designed to deter asylum seekers from coming to the city to be passed out at the southern border. But the National Guard is refusing to pass them out. This is how the no vacancy flyers was described in a Fox 5 New York television story.
This new policy will only impact adult men and women. This will not affect migrant families with children. A team from the city will also be handing out these flyers to migrants at the border. The flyers say that there is no guarantee that New York City will be able to provide shelter once they arrive, and that housing is very expensive. The flyer also tells migrants that they should find a different city to settle in.
There are social media sites that are promoting New York City. We want people to be faced with the real reality at the border, something that the federal government should be doing since they're not doing.
Adams has been desperately pleading for help from Washington with the migrant influx for months and has struck a dire tone about the current state of the crisis. But help from President Biden and Washington? Good luck with that. But the fact of the matter is the city should have never been in this position from day one. So what? When advocates yell about a consent decree and a sanctuary city, the buses of migrants should have been sent packing on day one, redirected to anywhere but New York City. Bizarre And what would make her do something like this? This 25-year-old woman, Carly Russell, out of Alabama, her disappearance prompted a huge search and gained national attention amid fears she had been kidnapped. Now, police say the entire story was made up. Carly Russell's boyfriend, who said she was fighting for her life for the 48 hours during her disappearance, has deleted all trace of her from his social media. The change came hours after police in Hoover, Alabama, revealed that they had found internet searches where Carly had looked up the movie Taken about kidnapping. Also, whether she was too old to be the subject of an Amber Alert, and the price of bus tickets to Nashville. It all started when the 25-year-old woman called 911 at 9:34 p.m. July 13th and told a dispatcher that she had spotted a child wearing a T-shirt and diaper walking barefoot along a busy Hoover, Alabama highway.
911, where's your emergency?
Hi, I am on Interstate 459, and there is a kid just walking by themselves.
Oh, hold on. Where on 459 are you?
I'm right next to the exit 10 by the Hoover Met, like to get off by the Hoover Met.
Okay, so you're before that exit?
Yes.
Okay, and were you headed southbound or northbound? Like toward Tuscaloosa or toward 280?
Towards Tuscaloosa.
Okay, and was the child on the left or right side?
On the right side.
Were they walking northbound or southbound?
They're walking towards Tuscaloosa.
Walking southbound? Or how old did they look?
Like a toddler, maybe 3 or 4.
The woman pledged to stay at the scene until police arrived, but then vanished for 2 days before returning home and claiming that she had been kidnapped and held captive. Police found her red Mercedes-Benz, cell phone, and wig at the scene of her supposed disappearance, but found no traces of her or a missing tot. Her 911 call continued.
Are you still with them?
Yes.
Okay, are you with the child right now?
No, I'm not. I didn't get out of the car. I can see them though.
Do you mind staying and keeping an eye on them until we get there?
Yeah, okay. Sure, yeah.
Okay, what kind of car are you in?
I'm in a red Mercedes-Benz.
Is that a sedan or SUV?
SUV. I mean, it's a sedan. Sorry.
Can you put your hazards on for me?
Yeah, they're on.
Okay. Did you talk to the child at all, or did you say anything to them?
No.
Okay.
No.
Do they look like they're injured?
No, they don't.
Are they white, black, Hispanic, or Asian?
They're white.
Okay. Is it male or female?
I think it's a boy, a little boy.
White male? Okay. Is he wearing clothes?
Yes.
Okay. What is he wearing?
It's a white T-shirt, and it doesn't look like he has any pants on. It looks like a diaper.
And you don't see any cars anywhere?
No cars are anywhere.
No cars are anywhere because it all appears to be one big lie, according to police. Carly Russell also told authorities reportedly that a man with orange hair kidnapped her with another woman present, had an 18-wheeler truck, made her remove her clothes, and took sexual photos of her, but did not engage in sex with her. There are some sick puppies in the world. Why would you make up a story like this? And that is all the time we have for this episode. Thank you, folks, for joining us. If you are interested in my remarkable book on my life, titled No Mama's Boy, or even the Dominic Carter bobblehead doll, go to my website, all one word, DominicCarterOnline.com. DominicCarterOnline.com. You can catch me on 77 WABC, weeknights, midnight to 1 a.m. Go check out the Dominic Carter merchandise at the 77 WABC store. From Dominic Carter t-shirts to hats and much more, go to WABCRadiostore.com. Also follow me on YouTube, where you will see videos from me about this podcast and the radio show. YouTube.com/Dominic Carter. We'll see you the next time. Dominic Carter, Red Apple Podcasts, Talk Radio 77, WABC.
I gotta make it.
Dominic Carter socials on Twitter at Dominic TV and Facebook and Instagram. Dominic Carter TV. Email at dominic.carter@wabcradio.com. Until the next episode, be well. And as Dominic always says, stay positive. The glass is always half full, never half empty. Dominic Carter City Hall.
Hi, I'm Richard Karn, and you may have seen me on TV talking about the world's #1 expandable garden hose. Well, the brand new Pocket Hose Copperhead with Pocket Pivot is here, and it's a total game changer. Old-fashioned hoses get kinks and creases at the spigot, but the Copperhead's Pocket Pivot swivels 360 degrees for full water flow and freedom to water with ease all around your home. When you're all done, this rust-proof anti-burst hose shrinks back down to pocket size for effortless handling and tidy storage. Plus, your super light and ultra-durable Pocket Hose Copperhead is backed with a 10-year warranty. What could be better than that? I'll tell you what, an exciting radio-exclusive offer just for you. For a limited time, you can get a free Pocket Pivot and their 10-pattern sprayer with the purchase of any size Copperhead hose. Just text WATER to 64,000. That's WATER to 64,000 for your 2 free gifts with purchase. WATER to 64,000.
By texting 64,000, you agree to receive recurring automated marketing messages from Pocket Hose. Message and data rates may apply. No purchase required. Terms apply. Available at pockethose.com/terms.